Hey, Mac Mini enthusiasts! Welcome back to our channel. Today, we've got something exciting for you. The best monitors to pair with your Mac Mini in 2024. Whether you're a creative professional, a gamer, or simply someone who wants to enhance their productivity, we've got the perfect monitor recommendations for you. But before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated with all things tech. Now, let's get started. Number 5. Samsung Odyssey G5. The Samsung Odyssey G5 C27 G55T is a 1440p gaming monitor with a low price tag. In Samsung's 2020 lineup, it stands below the Samsung Odyssey G7 C32 G75T and has since been superseded by the Samsung Odyssey G5/G55 AS27855. It includes the standard gaming capabilities seen in most gaming monitors, such as a 144Hz refresh rate, native FreeSync variable refresh rate, VRR support, and G-SYNC compatibility. There are 27-inch and 32-inch variants with a 16:9 aspect ratio, as well as an ultra-wide 34-inch model. They all have a curved screen with an extreme 1000R curvature. The Samsung Odyssey G5 gaming monitor is adequate. The 27-inch screen provides enough space for an immersive experience, and the 1440p resolution provides adequate image clarity. It also features VR compatibility to eliminate screen tearing, and the low input lag makes gaming seem responsive. However, motion seems awful because of the poor response time and apparent black smearing. It offers a high contrast if you want to use it for darkroom gaming. However, it lacks a local dimming feature to boost contrast even further. The Samsung G5 is a good low-cost gaming monitor. However, it does not outperform comparable displays in its price range, such as the ViewSonic VX2000 758 2K MHD. The ViewSonic. Number 4. Dell U2723QD. If you don't need the ultra-wide screen of the LG 40 P95 CEW, and the Apple Studio display is too pricey, consider the Dell U2723QE. It has a smaller screen than the LG and a lower fork resolution, so while its pixel density isn't as high as the aim of 220 ppi for macOS, it still works well with the operating system and text looks quite fine nevertheless. It does, however, have a KeyVN switch that allows you to operate two devices with the same keyboard and mouse, such as if you wish to connect both your Mac Mini and MacBook Pro to the monitor. It contains a large USB hub with 3 USB-C connections, one of which supports DisplayPort Alt mode for connecting to your Mac Mini with a single cable. DisplayPort Alt mode, on the other hand, has less bandwidth than Thunderbolt, as seen on the LG. Aside from that, it's ideal for content makers because it offers outstanding accuracy and complete coverage of the said RGB color space, which is utilized in the majority of web content. If the 27-inch screen is too tiny for you, the Dell U3223QD is a larger option, but the colors appear undersaturated in HDR, and it costs extra. The Dell U2723QE is a 27-inch fork business monitor featuring a fork screen. It shares the Ultra. Number 3. Dell S2722KC. Check out the Dell S2722KC if you're looking for something in the lower mid-range pricing bracket. It's a lower-end version of the Dell U2723QE, so it doesn't have a dedicated sRGB mode, fewer USB-C connections, and no KeyVN switch, but it's still a great productivity monitor. It pairs well with a Mac Mini and is simple to connect thanks to its USB-C interface, which supports DisplayPort Alt mode. It's worth noting that there have been some reports of flickering on this display with M1 Max, but this isn't true for all units. If you're concerned, the Dell S2721KS is a less expensive option with no HDMI difficulties, but no USB ports. The S2722KC's fork resolution ensures clear text, and the 27-inch screen allows you to open two windows side by side. It also boasts wide viewing angles, which is useful if you need to share the screen with someone else. And it works well in well-lit environments, as it gets bright enough to fight glare, and has better reflection handling than the U2723QE. The Dell S2722 C-Fork display is designed for productivity. It is an improved version of the Dell S2721QS with a revised input options, including a USB-C input that enables DisplayPort Alt mode with power delivery. This means you can connect your laptop to display an image. Number 2. Samsung Odyssey G9. The Samsung Odyssey G9 is a gaming monitor with an ultra-wide viewing angle. It boasts a big 49-inch screen with a 32:9 aspect ratio and 5120 x 1440 resolution, which is equivalent to using two 27-inch 1440p monitors side by side. It also has an aggressive 1000R curved screen that brings the edges into your line of sight. With a fast 240 Hz refresh rate, native FreeSync variable refresh rate, VRR support, and G-SON-NC compatibility to eliminate screen tearing, it's perfect for gaming. It lacks the mini LED backlighting seen in the model that later replaced it, the Samsung Odyssey Neo G9/G95 NAS49 Edge 95, but it does contain a VA panel with edge-lit local dimming. The Samsung Odyssey G9 is an excellent gaming device. It offers reduced input lag, a quick response time, and a high refresh rate, all of which contribute to a responsive and smooth gaming experience. It supports FreeSync to eliminate screen tearing and is G-SON-NC compatible. However, its 240 Hz refresh rate is limited because it can only be achieved with particular graphics cards that support compression. It also has poor black uniformity, making it unsuitable for gaming in the dark. The Samsung G9 is a fantastic super ultra-wide gaming monitor that addresses a niche of gamers that want a large screen for immersive gaming, rather than a few monitors in a multi-monitor configuration. While it provides excellent gaming performance, it was later superseded by the Samsung Odyssey Neo G9/G95 NAS49 Edge. Number 1. LG 40WP95 CEW. If the 27-inch screen on the Apple Studio display is too small for you and you need additional workspace, consider an ultra-wide monitor like the LG 40WP95 CEW. With a 21:9 aspect ratio and 40-inch screen size, it's simple to multitask with multiple windows open, which is useful if you're a video editor because it allows you to see more of your timeline at once. It differs from the Apple monitor in that it has a lower resolution of 5120 x 2160, but the text clarity is still excellent. It also supports Thunderbolt 4 on both of its USB-C ports, which provides more bandwidth than Thunderbolt 3, which is useful if you have a newer Mac Mini that supports Thunderbolt 4. In terms of visual quality, it features a large color gamut in SDR and high accuracy before calibrating. It also has adequate reflection handling to reduce glare if there are a few lights around, but it doesn't reach as bright as the Apple monitor, so visibility is an issue in extremely bright settings. Consider the LG 38WN95 CEW for a brighter display. It does, however, have a lesser resolution and only supports Thunderbolt 3 rather than Thunderbolt 4. The LG 40WP95 CEW is an ultra-wide monitor with a rare 5K 2K resolution that has the same height as a fork display, but 33% more horizontal screen space, allowing you to see more of your work at once. So guys, that concludes our list of top 5 best monitors for Mac Mini of 2024. All product links are provided in the description, which is regularly updated to reflect the lowest prices. Subscribe to our channel for more videos. Until then, we'll see you in the next video.